Now that Olimar has his UV lamp back, I imagine he got a tan during the night. Let's hope he used plenty of sunscreen and his tanning goggles. That would be a pretty nasty sunburn otherwise. Hey paisanos, this is ToonGamer23 and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin! So in the last part, we got the UV lamp and the bowsprit, aka the dolphin's nose. So now it looks like a legit spaceship once again. A legit rocket ship. Alright. So we're going back to the distant spring, hopefully for just one more day. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that I can knock this one out in one more day. Because I've got a little plan to finish off the distant spring for today, spend a couple of days in the impact site, and I will spend days 24 and 25 on the final trial. Alright, so yeah, the basic plan is to finish this game off with only 5 days to spare. Alright. Now, I do believe that the last two parts only require yellows and reds. Sorry, yellows and blues. My mistake. Yeah. Where's my... My mind doesn't know what my mouth is saying. Okay, so yellows and blues. So... the moody blues and the mellow yellows. And one of them tripped again. That happens a whole lot more times than I can honestly count. Don't need to waste those times with us. Would you... Just stop. You're just gonna trip all over yourself. Just stop. Stop trying to exist, I guess. I don't mean to sound like a heartless bastard, but... Okay! There we go! Just take him on one at a time. Hey, Leech Boy! Big lips! Okay! Okay, there they go! Hey! Hey! I haven't given you permission to carry those back to the onion. Yet. I guess since we're low on blues... Nah, we'll save it for if we have time to... after we collect the parts. Alrighty, so there's another cone-shaped exhaust port. The number 2 Ionium Jet. That's right, okay. Okay, so tossing the Pikmin up on ledges is a lot harder than it looks. Especially on this version. I'm not really sure if the Wii version had more versatility since it had, and since it had more control and more reach, and they crud. For once, come on, guys. Alright, reach for it. Okay, there it goes. Alrighty.
I found my number 2 Ionium Jet. It's easy on the eyes and its fuel efficiency is easy on the budget.
Well, if you say so. They'll make the travel... Ah! Well, that's a bit of bad luck there. Okay, well, I guess a couple of the yellows will take it back. And I guess I'll take the pellet too. Whatever. Alrighty, while they're taking that part back, let's start by getting, without a doubt, the trickiest part in the game. Okay, so the gimmick here is that it's too high out of reach for any other Pikmin besides yellows to reach. The only problem is yellows can't swim, and there's no way around this except with blues. But you see up on that perch, there's a yellow flower. Alrighty, so the second exhaust port is installed.
Number 2 Ionium Jet. The ads for these jests boast that with excellent mileage that's easy on the family budget, this jet will keep your wife smiling and propel you to a happy home life.
That's what they all say. Okay. One more part, and we're golden, Pony Boy. Alright, so just have to toss as many blues as I can up there without them, any of them falling off the edge. And up we go! Alrighty. Okay, so alrighty. So despite the Pikmin cries, they're not harmed. They just are transformed into different colors. Okay, so 20 yellows. That part kind of looks like it'll require... Oh, good. Just a few more. Okay. So let's just wait for them to sprout up. Okay, so I'm guessing that final part requires 25 Pikmin. Alrighty. Well, it's time to take a leap of faith into the water, but I will whistle for them. Ow! I'm back. Come here, boys. Okay. Up we go. Oh, only 20. That's even better. Okay, so this is also kind of a tricky thing right here. Anyway, let's read the description.
I found my Chronos Reactor. Using strange new technique, this machine is able to warp the space-time continuum and turn it into energy. I am constantly amazed at how many mysteries are locked in some parts of my ship.
That is interesting, I will say. Okay, so obviously the yellows can't carry this part back to the dolphin. Not aquatic. Fortunately, we got a blue flower to change him back. The Chronos Reactor is probably about the one that requires the most brain power. Just to kind of know that each color Pikmin has their strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, it kind of is a shame that they didn't involve reds in some way. I think this would have made the perfect final part if that were the case. Just using the abilities of all three types of Pikmin to get it. But fortunately, the final trial coming up will be the true final tests of all three kinds of Pikmin, so there's still that opportunity to prove themselves worthy. All three colors. Okay, 26 and 27. Alright, the blues are back. They're ready to carry this part back. Alrighty. That's the way. Alright. And there's still those spoils in the water, so how about we let the yellows do the honors of carrying it the rest of the way there? Let's see. Okay. Alright, awesome. Okay, let's rethink this. Okay, just the minimum for each.
Ah, come on.
Oh, never mind. And that one gets 6. Why not? Okay, so let's get those yellows, getting the important thing back. Let's see the rest of them. Okay, just grab that last red pellet right there. Oh no, not this bug again! Okay. And, no! Pluck! Pluck the lone bud out of the ground. Alright. And that's it! Part 29 is ours! And it goes right at the base with the main engine. Hot dog.
Chronos Reactor. This reactor changes permutations in the space-time continuum into pure energy. Basically, it's like a big rubber band.
Okay, don't really know how a rubber band has to do with a rocket ship, but whatever! 29 out of 30 parts, increasing the dolphin's capabilities.
My search can now cover a wider...
Alrighty! And the final 2 gaping holes are closed shut and are sealed with nuts and bolts. Okay! Look at that. It's the same old ship that Olimar traveled throughout the cosmos before being hit by that meteor. Sans for 1 part, but we will get that part in time. And somebody get this... Ah! You mess with my kids. That's it! Gang up on him! Go! Go! Alright! Alright, he's down! Alright. Well done. Job well done. We got all the parts for the distant spring. Alright, so there's still some sprouts here and there. Let's go grab them. Okay, just make sure I don't bring any in the water. Okay, and just avoid the Wollywogs. Okay. No, wrong button. Okay, so I meant to press Y. Okay. One last Sprout, where are you? Right behind me? Alright, I think we could all use a nectar break after a day like this. Alright. Ah, there it is. Right here. Okay. Is there anything else we can grab real quick? Nope. Besides just plucking grass. Oh, shoot! I forgot all about the giant yellow pellets. Oh, it's too late now, and I don't want to risk burning any of these guys. Well, it doesn't matter. We shall spend the next 2 days at the impact sites. And besides meeting a couple of new enemies to brawl with, there will be plenty of pellets and other goodies we can use to propagate plenty more Pikmin. So we will be preparing for the final trial at the same time. Alright, the end of a productive day and our final day in the distant spring. Alright, well done everyone. One part still remains though before Olimar's journey is over, and he can finally blast off to his home planet. And once again, those bugs will be left to starve in the night.
21 days since impact. At last, but a single part remains. Since I've recovered 29 of the missing parts, the dolphin's power is near capacity. In the forest depths below, I see a region where the final part must lie. Clearly, this is my final trial. My life support fails in 9 days. Courage!
Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, we've got over 200 blues now. And the yellows are just 5 Pikmin short of getting that 200 mark. But it doesn't matter. Alrighty. What am I saying? It does matter. Well, the important thing is... Huzzah! This is it! We've unlocked the final trial! The final area of Pikmin! Now, logically, we could just land here, but like I said before, since we have time, we're going to take a quick detour back to the place where it all began, in order to meet a couple of new enemies that we've never seen before, and to propagate our army even more. Who knows, we might even... the Pikmin might even break the 300 number. That's right, wouldn't that be something? 300 of each color. But I think 200 of each color is more than enough. At least, I'd like to think so. But we don't know what the final trial has in store for us. So we want to plan ahead. I said 2 days in the impact site, so we shall see if we can adequately create enough Pikmin. Alright. With that, we bid day 21 adieu. in preparations for tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Pikmin, this is ToonGamer23 signing out. I've got a feeling that these Pikmin are really ready for the final trial. Of course they are. They've spent over 20 days just collecting parts. I bet they're pumped. But first things first, we'll take that little field trip to the impact site first.